Fans along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here. This is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one 28 yards on the ground. That's good. Right off the bat, a chunk play into enemy territory.
And I don't care how you plan for it. I don't care what you see on tape where you think you can get that type of a play. That's still a great rush and a little bit of a surprise to break off a run like that this early in the game.
A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And he's got it down to the 28. The Raiders at 0-5, just a dismal start to the year. And they come in pretty desperate here for a win.
And think about this too, partner. We have not heard the dreaded vote of confidence yet from management. So when a team's 0-5, everyone starts wondering about their jobs. Will they still have one? That's coaches on down. They got to find a way to throw that out of their minds and band together and play better football.
Give them 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try to run for it with Genty. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with the new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Now Smith. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Throwing now is Gino. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Daniel Carlson set for the Raider field goal. That's just 32 yards officially from the right hash. The kick by Carlson is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Come on. Set. Gravity Lions.
Here's Ward. Here's a screen play. This is strong. Oh, what a juke into space. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Titans first down.
Ward. Looking Strong's way again, and he's got it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
That's another Titans first down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Titans.
Rig alert. 50 Eagles. Cougar 19.
Now Ward. Slinging this out for Pollard. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Tennessee.
Check match. 60 Eagles. Trap 60. Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer.
Throwing is Ward. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
And it's throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Viking 18. Come on.
From the gun, Ward. That's complete to DK. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they deliver there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set them up with a 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set.
They'll run with Pollard. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
60 Maverick, 60 Bobcat. Go.
To throw, here's Ward. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play. And that will lead to a 3rd and goal.
Tight, 19 tight. Ready? Hey, Panther 60, Panther 60. Rig alert, rig alert. Warrior 17. Ready?
To throw is Ward. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
Sly able to put this one through. And that will tie us at 3-3. So a return of serve, so to speak, here on the second drive of our game as they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Go on 10 aside.
I know you. You like to mix it up with sports.
They crack a forehand back out and they get a backhand. What was the return on?
It was a backhand.
I like
and a
that
really
one.
good backhand.
It's a nice top spin on the
little bit.
I love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense set to get this drive started. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. A give out of the gun to Genty. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and
4. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Hey, let's go Wednesday.
Once again, it's Genty. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-3, a tight one after 1 on EA Sports.
Hey, we go. Green on the strike.
Now Smith. That's to the left sideways, got Bowers. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Gino now to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. Bowers, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. There were 2 plays and they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
18, Rattler, 8, cut 19, 79, drop, Buffalo 18, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Throwing now, Ward. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
3.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. They'll send a receiver in motion left.
70 Rangers, Mustang 19. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Ward from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
That's good.
As a general manager, you're counting on your 1st and 2nd round draft picks to have a big-time impact on your team. But where you make your bones, rounds 3 through 7. If you can find a few diamonds in the rough there, develop them, then you've got something going, and we're seeing one right here.
Yeah, plays like that lead me to believe that they found a diamond in the rough. They'll throw again, Ward. Now he'll tuck this and run. Gets it to Strong. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that. And this will be caught at the 30. It's a big play there for Vegas. 59 yards. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
At the 29-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Genty. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here.
13 next.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, I seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the 1st half. Unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
That's complete. Genty out of the backfield. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 15-yard line.
And the Raider 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15.
Now Gino. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Bowers. And the Raiders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
That's another Las Vegas.
To throw a Smith. Now he's going to step up and run. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Geno Smith with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Raiders go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 17-3. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Here we go.
Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculated, because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drive here and try and get some of those points back.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bottling him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
A gain of 6 yards.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
70, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Rig alert, rig alert. Buffalo 18. 19 Lions, 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll try and throw for it with Ward. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Throwing is Smith. This is caught by Tucker. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had that load down one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now he'll tuck this and run. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Carlson on for the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21 points.
The score, Raiders 24, Titans 3.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Operating from the gun, Moore. And that is incomplete here.
His back has been a dependable safety back all game, so he went back to him, but his first read was covered. Just unable to connect. So the play results in no gain.
2nd and 10.
Dragon 60. Cover 19. Cut 19. Cut 19. Go.
Looking to throw. Moore. To the right side and caught by Manor. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Here we go. Here we go.
Back to throw now on 1st down. This pass complete to Pollard on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go now. Buffalo 80. Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Hurt. 19 Lion. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Here's Ward. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 23 yards on the tuck and run. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Ward. And that's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Ready? 60 Bobcat. 19 Tiger. Rig alert. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Ward. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
And 10 yards to go.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
70 Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Back to throw. Moore. Oh, had his hands on it. Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
On 4th down, on is the veteran, Joey Sly, for the Titans field goal.
A 34-yard attempt.
Sly able to put this one through. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment?
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing it.
And got his man complete. Look at the big man rumble. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Brock Bowers with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And a round is on here in this first half.
31, Titans 6.
Is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Ward now, operating from the gun. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll just get rid of it. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10.
First down, Titans.
To the air again, Ward. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. But he's out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
Riggs. 70 Rangers.
Now Ward. Now he's going to step up and run. And it's a Titans touchdown. Elikaya Manor as the first half is winding down. And the Titans are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie quarterback. But, hey, a touchdown pass there maybe builds a little confidence.
Every rep is valuable when you're a rookie. Every time you step up and throw the football, there's a lesson to be learned. Yeah, he took advantage of a little bit of loose coverage there with the lead. But at the same time, got it done. And he'll take a little bit of satisfaction away from that throw.
Dragon 60. Go.
They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they wait for the 2. They don't get it.
Score, Raiders 31, Titans 12. Jody Slide to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Able to spin free. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
18-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Smith. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Here's Tucker, complete on the right side. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
That's a big trip on. Just hold my left shot. I got it on their toes. Fuck it. On the road, she tryna. Oh, hold on. I got this. Me, she tryna show me something. I got flows for days. Me, my girl, like
The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
A gain of 14. First down, Tennessee.
Let's go now. Cowboys, 19 Lions. Ready.
Out of the gun, Ward. Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good pickup there of 22.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Throwing is Ward. Now he'll tuck this and run. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
I'm sure there was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Three.
To throw, here's Ward. And that That's off the mark, incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the shotgun, it's Ward. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. And the Raiders will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they had the big halftime lead. Their defense just helped them out further by forcing the turnover, so things are starting to look pretty rosy.
They certainly are, but they've got to be careful about getting complacent, though. They still need to go out and run their offense efficiently.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Here we go. Here's the clip.
Here's Smith. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Gino now to throw. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. And they turn the pick 6 into a pick 8 with that two-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized a little bit on top.
Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines throwing for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Out of the gun, Smith. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Gino going to hand it to Genty. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and
They'll
2.
go again with Genty. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And a Las Vegas first down.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Left side complete to Lockett. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3 at the 18-yard
A
line.
run out of the gun with Genty. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool. My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So a nice kick there as they're able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays, because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Drop 60, drop 60. Viking 18. Hurt. Go get him, go get him. Ready.
To throw is Ward. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
79 Broncos. Dragon 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
From the gun, Ward. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And the Titans.
Oh, big-time credit. What a play design there. They wanted to get him loose in the open field, and they succeeded. He had all sorts of room to operate in, and they finally track him down inside the 5-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
Now receiver in motion left.
Ready.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Elikayo Manor, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans have cut it back within a score. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And out cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
Joey Slide now to kick off after the touchdown. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. Up the middle, it's Genty. Down the sideline he goes. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
First down. 1st and 10.
A run straight ahead with Genty. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ashton Genty, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Well, he was already over 100 yards running the football prior to this play, but this run maybe his best yet.
I've got to agree with you on that one. We're looking at a guy running with extreme confidence, running in harmony and sync with his blockers. All them kind of moving as one. And look at the end result. Big plays.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Raiders 41, Titans 27.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down.
It's a gain of
2nd down and 3.
Up 2nd and 3 at the 44-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, pat the 60, pat the 60.
Throwing now, Ward. That's caught left side by Allman. He'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. He's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now.
It certainly looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
3rd quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10.
Come on. Hey, Lions. Chase it. Let go.
Back to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. And he wisely will throw that one away.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hawk 70, Buffalo 18. 19 Lions. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Again, it's Ward. He finds his man, Pollard. Oh, a heck of a move. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Tony Pollard, 42 yards. And the Titans are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top two options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route, worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? What a lot of offenses say, touchdown to check down. Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get one look, and they make their decision off of that. He went through three. That was impressive.
34.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. So that flag will set them back 5 yards. The false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. On the give, Genty. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. They have not seen that much today. It was Cleveland Ferrell who was able to rush in and make that tackle. To throw is Smith. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man is Tucker. Room here to run. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So both offenses come to life here in this 3rd quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They give it off here to the tight end. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 50-yard line.
Now a handoff to Genty. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 159 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing now is Gino. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Now 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Smith now to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Smith. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Calling a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. On 3rd down, here's Genty. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Carlson able to put this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. The Titans on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the gun, here's Ward. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Cougar 19, 7 Pirates, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll try and throw for it with Ward. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 42-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Working out of the gun here, Ward. This one swung outside to Strong. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down, Titans.
Ward to throw once more. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it. And the Raiders are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
At their own 9-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. After the interception, here's Smith. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Second down and 10.
Here we go. 390%.
Back to throw, Smith. This complete to Lockett. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Now it's Smith. He's got a man, complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. They'll get 34 yards there.
Las Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Smith throwing again. Working downfield. He's got Fulton. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
4 yards. That's another Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 20.
On the give, Genty. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
From the gun on third down, Smith. That's to the left side where he's got Bowers. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal.
Las Vegas, first down.
Genty will score. Touchdown, Raiders.
And that right there is the definition of a statement drive. You're in the fourth quarter, trying to get to the finish line, and here they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101? Check that box.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive first and 10 in the fourth quarter. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
19 lost, turn throw 80. Dragon 60.
Here's Ward. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And he returns it into enemy territory down the 45-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
He sets to fire deep. And this is caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Raiders add on to their lead, and they appear poised to break this long losing streak. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 24.
34.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half was... And he loses the football a second time. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
And the Raiders have got it. Tony Holmes. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Now Ward. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
7 Pirates. 60 Maverick. Read alert. 19 Lions.
Ward now working out of the gun. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
60 Bison.
Going for it, here's Ward. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he overshot it there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Hey, we go. 13 next.
Smith going to throw it. And this will be caught. continues. It's another touchdown. But he has been fun to watch throwing the football this one. And certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Carlson now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
The score, Raiders 65, Titans 34.
Is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as he'll be backed up to start this drive.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready? Bronco 80.
Throwing is Ward. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. The flag comes in. It's incomplete. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that one go. He broke that line of scrimmage and then let it fly, and that's an automatic flag.
Yeah, and you don't just lose the 5 yards there, but you lose it down as well. So he obviously needs to have better awareness about what he's going to do. Either tuck it and go or throw it to a target and get that pass away.
And mark him down, way up close to the 40 at the 39. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for Las Vegas, it'll be a much happier locker room here as they get that first win after 5 straight losses to start the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for the Titans, the downward spiral continues as they drop to 0-6 now. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.